Much love, family. Salute to my kings and queens that's keeping that vibration high. And I give thanks to my creator. I give thanks to my family. I'm grateful and I give thanks for my children for being born, because that's what will be left behind when it's my time. I give thanks for my mom and dad for putting that spirit in me, my grandparents, my great creator. Protect us all from ourselves. And how's everybody doing? Hope everybody doing great and keeping peace and having peace in wherever part of the world that you're in. And it's so humbling and it's so free to when you just be true to yourself and just be yourself and open up and listen and take in positive energy and take it right back out and put it back out to brothers and sisters to make them feel and make them want to be determined and be encouraged and know that they can do it and they can make it through any challenge. If you've been through a storm, you know you can make it through any storm and help other brothers and sisters that haven't quite hit that plateau yet. Because there's a lot of kings and queens out there that's at that plateau right now as we speak. And I salute, and may we all keep pushing on and pushing others to get to that level also. So much love and give thanks to your family and people that do care about you and people that want to grow. Because listening, learning, and growing is our greatest weapon. It's very empowering, very empowering, very self-assuring, keeps you confident, keeps you looking over the horizon, as I like to say. Always keep you coming up with new ideas, and especially if you're an empath and you love to make others feel uplifted and feel good. You never know. This is something that I live by. Always put out that good positive energy. You never know who you touching. You never know who you saving. You never know who just might happen to catch something that you say that'll stop them from having a wrong thought or making a wrong action. And that's the whole point of me reaching out and making this EBX Cares platform, is to share what I've learned from my experiences and mistakes that I've made, and doing what all kings and queens should do: pass it on to others. Because listening, learning, and growing is our greatest weapon, and also a gift that keeps on giving. And I want to honor Malcolm X. I don't know a whole lot about him. Got a little bit more studying, researching. But I do know some. I do have a couple pages written on him. And this is in honor of many leaders out there, because we got brothers and sisters all over the planet, especially these days, that's reaching and teaching. So this is in honor of all those that's in the fight for our culture. So I'm going to take the time and listen. Brothers and sisters, you listen with me to the great Malcolm X. Much love, y'all. Peace.
South America and Central America, and even in Canada, they are heavily populated with people whose ancestors came from Africa. So when you total up the number of Afro-Americans, real Afro-Americans, in the Western Hemisphere, there are perhaps 100 million. And if these people ever unite among themselves, not only is it necessary for the Afro-Americans in the United States to be organized, but it's also necessary for the Afro-Americans in the Caribbean, or the Afro-Cubans, the Afro-Brazilians. It's necessary for all of them to be organized. And then once they are organized in each place, we have to organize among ourselves so that the Afro-American in the United States will be working in conjunction in a coordinated program with those who are in Cuba and those in Brazil and those in Venezuela and those throughout the Caribbean and Haiti and in the West Indian Islands. And in this way, we actually get strength. And it's not an accident that there's no organization existing in the Western Hemisphere that's designed toward that end. It would be a direct threat to imperialism as it really exists and to colonialism as it exists in the West. And one of the things that's going to help to bring this about is the independence of Africa. One of the only reasons that we in the West have never organized, we have hated our image and our African image. And because Africa has been in the hands of people who have created an image of Africa that's negative and hateful. And it has been hateful to us. We haven't wanted to identify with it. But now that Africa is getting independent and in a position to create its own image, and it's a positive image, those of us in the West look at the African image and see how positive it is. We begin to identify with it. We become proud of Africa, and we become proud of our African blood, our African heritage. And this is what is beginning to make the Africans in the Western Hemisphere today develop more race pride. And as this race pride develops, then it has a tendency to make us want to unite together and work together. And your Western imperialists and colonialists consider this to be a grave threat, more threat than communism or Marxism or socialism or anything else. The Africanism is what they consider to be the real threat.